Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is my first video of 2017. I am super anxious, I guess, for this year. Usually odd years don't really go well for me. Something always bad happens on an odd year. So I am a little nervous about 2017, but I'm gonna hope for the best. I wanted to start the year off with a very fresh makeup tutorial, and I think this makeup will look flattering on everyone. It is so easy to recreate. It's really time friendly as well. So if you're in a rush for work or school, this makeup look will be great for you. I really like how natural it is, and I think it's a really refreshing from all the big heavy glam that we've been seeing. It's kind of like taking a step back. I like it, and I think it's a really cool way to start off the year with something different and unique from what we've been seeing in the beauty industry right now, and especially on YouTube. But I hope you guys like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe for you guys to be notified of my upcoming videos, and don't forget to like the video and tell me in the comments what your New Year's resolutions are. Mine are definitely to eat healthy, drink more water, and to be happy, and to hope this year doesn't turn out bad. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video and coming back to my channel, and I will see you in the video. Bye guys! Having a fresh face also means having really good skin, and it's really important that you guys are prepping your skin before makeup. And for moisturizer, I used my favorite, which is the Bobbie Brown Hydrating Face Cream. This is great if you have dry skin. Or for foundation, I'm going to be using my Makeupforever Face and Body in number 34, and I have it in like this little travel size, but this was during the old packaging. Now they have new packaging, and I don't know if it's the same numbers, but I will try and look up what the new numbering for this one is. But the Face and Body is a great foundation because it has a ton of coverage. Like, it's more coverage than the MAC Face and Body, and it's so moisturizing. It literally feels like I'm putting water on my face, but with coverage, and that's because it's 80% water. But I'm just amazed about the coverage, and it's a great product, and it makes your skin look super dewy. So if you have oily skin, this is not going to be your friend. But if you have dry skin, or if you are in your mature age, then this is an awesome product for everyone. The brush I'm using was, I think, limited edition in October, and this is by Bite, and it's called the Love Is the Foundation. It's like their heart-shaped brush. I find that using a brush works best instead of a sponge to apply the foundation, because since it is mostly water, you really want to make sure you're pushing the product into the skin, because a sponge will only soak up that water and it's not going to blend as well onto the skin. For corrector, I'm going to switch it up and use an oldie but a goodie, and this is the Eve Pearl Salmon Corrector in medium tan, and I'm going to be using the lighter shade, so medium, I guess. For concealer, I'm using some of my favorites, which are the Naked Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, and I'm mixing two colors to get my ideal shade, and they are in medium and light. And to blend that out, I will be using my trusty old beauty blender. I'm going to quickly prime my eyes with the Nars primer so we can apply concealer on our eyelids as well to conceal the redness, any veins, all that good stuff. And I need to do this because I have really oily eyelids, and if I just put concealer on with no primer, my eyeshadow will crease. So this is not necessary if you don't have oily eyelids like me, but if you do, gotta do an extra step. And I'm just gonna use the lighter shade just because I want my eyes to be a bit more brighter. I'm just gonna use my beauty blender again. Before I powder the rest of my face, I'm going to do some cream bronzer, and I'm going to be using the Do the Hoola by Benefit. And using cream bronzers and blushes are actually going to make your skin look a lot more fresh and dewy and more natural. So I highly recommend creams, and this one by Benefit is really good. Now I'm going to set my face with powder, and first I'm going to set my under eyes with my Mercier Translucent powder, and instead of using a sponge, I'm just going to use my Morphe M501 brush. Next, with the same powder, I'm going to powder my chin, the bridge of my nose, and my forehead just to add a little bit more brightness to those areas. And to powder the rest of my face, since I have normal skin, I'm going to be using a very fine loose powder. And this one is by Makeupforever, and this is the Super Matte Loose Powder. This is in the shade 54. I love this brush because it's loose. It's not going to really pack on the powder. It's just going to leave a very nice airbrush finish. So for brows, I did them off camera because that's super boring to watch. And if you're interested to see what I used, I mixed the Anastasia brow powders in Blonde and Taupe. I didn't want them to be too dark, so that's why I went with more of the lighter shade. That's why I mixed the lighter shade in. And then for brow gel, I used the Anastasia one. For eyeshadow, I just want to create a very natural, very fresh look, and I just got this palette and I'm really liking it so far. I'm really impressed, to say the least. This is the Morphe, I don't know which palette the name was, it doesn't have it on here, but this is the one with all the purpley tones. You'll be able to see it on, I'll actually link it down below which palette this is. And I love this one because it has like some warm tones over here. It has more of like the cool tone, like purple and browns over here, and then has like the pure purples on this side. So it's a very universal palette I think anybody could use. But I'm going to be using more of the warmer tones over here for my eyeshadow. For the first color I'm going to use this color right here in the corner. It's a light, warm, beigey color. And to apply that, I'm going to be using my MAC 217 blending brush. The next shade I'm going to be using is this one right here down in the corner. And I swatched this with just one swipe, and look how freaking pigmented that stuff is. It's a very rich, warm, neutral, but a little bit more on the warm side brown. And I'm going to be placing that in my crease with the Morphe M433 blending brush. And going back in with the MAC 217 brush, I'm going to be blending that color out. Next, I'm going to be using this shade all the way in the very bottom. It's a very rich, dark, chocolatey brown. It is a beautiful color. And I'm going to be using my MAC 217 brush, and I'm just going to pack that color on the outer third of my eye, blending it a little bit into the crease and a little bit inward. And then for my lid color, I'm going to be using this very light gold in the palette. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using my palette again, and I'm going to be using the black eyeshadow right here on the bottom. And I'm going to be using my Morphe E43 flat definer brush. The reason why I'm using eyeshadow is because it's a lot softer than a gel, liquid, or pencil liner, and it opens up the eye a lot more because of how soft the eyeshadow is compared to the other liners you could use. To finish off my under eyes for eyeshadow, I'm going to be going back into that really light, warm beige color again, and I'm going to be using the Morphe M433 brush. And I'm just going to sweep that right underneath my eyelashes. To define my lower eyelashes, I'm going to be using that dark shade we use on the outer third of the eye in the Morphe palette right here. And I'm going to be using the Morphe E36 brush. And I'm going to pack that color on the outer third of my under eyes. To finish my eyes, I'm going to apply my mascara, and this one is the Bobbi Brown Everything Mascara. I love this mascara because it doesn't clump, it separates, it volumizes, it lengthens, it does everything. I just want a really natural lash, so I love using this mascara. Now I'm going to finish the rest of my face, and I'm going to bronze my face with the Bobbi Brown bronzer in Golden Light number 1. It's a very nice bronzer. I love this one, and I'm going to be using the Makeupforever 156 brush. I'm going to apply this bronzer to my forehead and to my cheekbones and also underneath my jawline. For blush, I'm going to be using one of my all-time favorite colors, and that is Nars Orgasm. It's right here in this corner. It's a beautiful pinky peach with some gold shimmer kind of color. And again, I'm going to be using that Makeupforever 156 brush to apply that to the apples of my cheeks, and then I'm going to bring it back towards my hairline. For highlight, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Glow Kit, and this is the pink one, and I will be using the shade Bubbly right here. Again, I'm going to be using the Makeupforever 156 brush to apply that to my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Lastly, I'm going to top off the look with some lip gloss, and this one is one of my absolute favorites, and it's by Nars, and it's in the shade Chelsea's Girl. It's a beautiful light pink, and it just complements the natural lip color so nicely. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.